Hello everybody, my name is Charlie. In this video we're going to be playing Minecraft Every Glide minigame. I bought all the DLC for this, and we're not going to get hit once. And it gives you a flawless, I don't think it actually does anything, but after the game, there's a little thing that'll say flawless. I don't think it does anything else, but just if you're curious what that looks like, here we go. So starting this first map, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember the names of them. I recorded this I had to record the video twice. So the first time I recorded was like 2 years ago, maybe more, and I just forgot to edit it, or got lazy or something. That was on the PS4, so now on the PS5 I had to redo it like a year ago, and then I forgot about it again. So I'm finally piecing it all together now, and it's finally being made. So it'll be kind of a surprise of what happens here too. Although I was playing Glide a little bit earlier today to try and get some hints. If you need to slow down ever, you can kind of do a 360. But that's if you want to slow down. You don't always want to slow down. In fact, generally you don't, but in some cases you do. Also, I should mention, for the most part, I'm not going to be talking about too many tips, just because it's kind of self-explanatory once you figure it out. So if you aren't a fan of the channel, like you don't know me, I recommend just muting the video, because I'm just going to be kind of rambling through this. And if you aren't a fan, you'll be like, what is this dude talking about? Even if you are a fan, you'd be like, what is this dude talking about? And I don't have an answer for you, to be honest with you, but yeah. So I think the glide maps are pretty cool. That thing's horrifying. What is that supposed to be? Okay, that was disturbing. So some of these ones, I think like this part took me forever to get past that stupid wall. And I was like, yes, I finally got it. So for this, I'm going to let the timer run out. Usually I'll cut the timer just to show you the flawless thing I'm talking about. Flawless victory. Right there, it'll say flawless. That's all you get. So, yeah. I don't think there's a trophy tied to this, but there are trophies tied to Spleef and Battle Mode. I think Spleef, definitely Battle Mode. And I don't know if there's one for Glide. There might be, but yes. So this is like a Greek mythology map, I'm guessing? I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Like usual. The other day, I was watching Jeopardy, except with a plot twist. It was the very first Jeopardy episode with Alex Trebek, and he looks so different, but you can tell it's the same dude. It's pretty funny. Is that what's it called? Thesis or Minotaur, Centaur? Wait, thesis is like something in English class, right? So I don't know what I'm thinking about. I turned my sound machine off for this, and it's eerily quiet now, so it's somewhat disturbing. But going back to my previous point, you're probably wondering, oh wait, before I go back to that, if you ever need more air, sometimes, there's no time limit. There is, in theory, there is a time, you want to get the best time, but if you're doing this challenge about just not getting hit once, you can go back and forth to get more air on those things. Sometimes the glide takes a little while to get used to, and so it just takes, again, getting used to trial and error. There's definitely shortcuts and different ways you can take also, I should mention. Yeah, once you play it a bit, you'll get the hang of it, hopefully. At least I did. It took a while though, some of these maps are not easy, so don't feel discouraged. I remember once I beat Wrangler by like 1/100 of a second or something ridiculous, maybe like 1/10 of a second. But still, I have it. I think I posted it on my Instagram. It's pretty insane. At Christopher Ranch asked, which I got locked out of, even though I have the email and password. They're like, we can't verify you, but I don't know what the email is. Okay, well, let me rephrase. I have the username and the password. I just don't know what the email is. Pew. It's like a Kraken looking thing. Probably. The Kraken I don't think is in Greek mythology, is it? More like Norse, maybe. I don't know. I can't say I remember what this one is off the top of my head. Oh wait, no. Maybe? Okay, no, I do not remember this one whatsoever. The good thing is, if you play this in solo mode, you can reset the section or the entire map just with an instant button, as opposed to if you're online, you can't do that. So I recommend just, if you're doing this particular challenge, do it offline solo, otherwise it's going to be a pain in the ass to do. Because you get like one shot and then you have to like wait, and it's really annoying, so yeah, just do that. Okay, yes, I beat Wrangler by, oh my god, I got 1 minute 56.999 seconds. Wrangler got 1 minute 57 seconds, 0.049, so it's so close. This place looks like Skyrim. Man, I need to play Skyrim again. Do I though? I don't know. It's such a commitment. And I still haven't 100% completed, although I don't think many people have. There's some werewolf quest that glitched out on me too. Yeah, there's so much stuff in Skyrim, I'm sure like there's tons of stuff I have no idea about. It's been a few years since I played it, actually. Okay, I keep being distracted. Going back to that whole Alex Trebek thing, it was pretty funny to see. If you like Jeopardy, it's worth checking out. Now you're probably thinking that was the most random thing that you could think of. Like, what, this is a Minecraft glide video, why are you talking about that? Well, guess what? I can talk about something more random. Peanut butter jelly time. Was that a song? Do not know. Either way, victorious. So some of these times are not too bad to beat, I would imagine. Some of them are probably pretty good. Some of them aren't, like when I went backwards to get more air. So the reason there's 3 hearts is because you can get hit twice, just like if you happen to run into a wall or something. But if you come to a complete stop, you instantly die. So, you know, avoid doing that. That's a battle mode minigame map right there. If you click R3, your character will put one arm out in the air like Superman. And if you're wondering how to play this, at least on the PS4/5, you go to Editions and then go to PS4 Edition, and you click like minigames and battle spleef and this over here. And did I talk about time score attack? So this is time attack. It's where you have 3 rounds and you get the best score, and whoever's the best score wins, the best time wins. But score attack is those like these little rings you have to fly through, and they have different points. I prefer time attack personally, but I haven't played the other one in a while, so maybe it's worth another shot. It's not that I disliked it or anything. This looks like, I don't know, Monument Valley, at least from the outside. Pretty cool looking. It's the dessert, some people say. Well, I don't think anybody says that, but I want to say it. So I'm trying to look here if there's trophies for glide minigames. Minecraft has 127 trophies, not including the extra bundle that they added with 11 trophies. Because obviously you don't need 127 for the platinum, that would be absurd. Although at this point I feel like there should be a separate platinum just because there's so many. Okay. And yeah, you do need more trophies for the platinum on the PS4 edition than the 3 for some reason. As far as I can tell, there's no glide trophies. The mobs map. Not like the mob map, like there's no mafia in Minecraft, at least I don't think there is. This map's pretty cool, it's one of my favorites, I think. Bats are the most useless mob in Minecraft. Also, were those guys like in a cocoon or something? But yeah, no, I absolutely despise bats because they're so useless and pointless. That sounds extreme, but legitimately they like do nothing. Although I guess they're not the only. Actually, I'd be down to say that they might be the most useless mob in Minecraft, and there's a few useless ones. Let me tell you. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any other useless ones, but just yeah. The creeper. So up here is a creeper exploding, and like you can see, it's kind of creepy if you actually think about it, because its guts are all over the floor, like its legs are there. Hopefully it doesn't go out of context, because that sounds disturbing. I need to make out of context part 3. That is what I need to do. It's been a while since the last one. And I need to make a new Who Framed Wrangler. That's what I really need to do. It's been over a year, I think. It's madness. I still want to get the voice acted Who Framed Wrangler done. I know I keep saying it. I know it hasn't happened yet, but it needs to happen. I just don't know where to get people to voice act. I guess I could do multiple parts. Like, hello. Hello, it is me, other person. I think that'd go well. Okay, so the reason I included the startup was was because it kind of implies that I got it the first try, which is pretty epic. It happened with another one, I think, too. So I was so excited for this map. I thought it looked really cool. I was like, oh yeah. And then I played it and it's absolutely disgusting. It's just as nasty. I don't know. Even are those things? Like the spiky blue stuff. They're probably something really obvious. And people will be like, oh, you don't know what that is? It's something obvious. Oh, okay, I was wondering what that was, but see, this is so nasty. Says the person who's totally fine with just ripping people's heads off in Mortal Kombat. That's fine, but this is just too far. Or some people would say it's just too fair. I still want to get an Irish accent to go along with, so like, you know, multiple, I could voice act multiple things. But I don't know. There's some words I can say pretty well, and there's others that do not go well. And it sometimes becomes like an Indian accent after a while for some reason. I don't know, it's complicated. So watching this on the big screen is very, what's the word? Dizzying? Nauseating? I don't know. I'm not actually dizzy, but like, I can see that if you're like sensitive to that, you definitely probably would be. It's one thing if you're doing it, but if you're watching someone else do it, it's kind of like, in a situation like this, like if you saw someone spin in circles, you might not get dizzy, but if you see someone like this, you know, probably don't know what I'm talking about, but it makes sense to me. Where the heck do I go? Oh, okay, down there. Checkpoint. So if you die, you go to the last checkpoint, unless you reset on purpose. Okay, that just looks like there's some tentacle monster inside the body, which is very concerning. So, let's see, what have I done a video on recently? I did the Monopoly video. And other stuff, I assume. Well, I have the entirety of Grand Theft Auto Vice City done, just not edited, and I have almost the entire San Andreas playthrough done, but not edited. I need to finish this San Andreas thing. It's been a month or so. I got all the way to the last mission. Or the last few. Yeah, Vice City's totally done. I think I actually, oh, apparently I forgot to cut that out. There's like just a couple things left that I need to edit. But 100% complete. There's a saw down there. This looks like some kid's house, or like room, but then there's just a saw on the ground. Dog. Like an actual looking dog, not a Minecraft dog. That's weird. There appeared to be a bowling pin under that man's bed. Also, what is that in the top left? What the? It's like some giant thing. I don't know, what's the word? Like scorpion tail or something. This part's hard, and the other part, but especially this part, you gotta be careful. If you want, you can just spin in circles and it makes it easier, but you can also just do it like that. This one might have taken me one of the longest, if not the longest. When I said it was hard earlier, I mean, it might have been, might have taken a bit longer. So that part's hard, and then this part's pretty tough too. Coming up over here. So I did this map again today, and I was 1 second behind, 1 or 2 seconds behind my record. I did pretty well, but I messed up 1 point, so I could definitely do better. But I'll explain the part that I struggled with once we get to it. So for the who framed the voice acting, obviously me, Wrangler. I guess that's it. But I'm hoping we're either going to do the Thanksgiving episode first or the first episode first. Depending on how that goes, will depend what happens. Because if I want to get Teal Frank, if it's the one with Teal Frank, the first episode, looks like some food. And if not, I don't know. We'll get somebody from Mario. I guess I could get someone like Fiverr or something like that. Russian name. Sounds weird out of context. So there's multiple ways you can go here. You can go that way, or you can go up right. It's kind of hard to say. Like it might not be what you think I'm thinking of. There's actually 2 ways to the right that you can go, and you can go through the window. So just kind of explore it for yourself if you're stuck. And there's a nice little house over here. A mini house made just for me. We're now in like China or something. Is this China? I don't know. Is it Japan? I think it's China. I would assume so by the dragons, but those gates look kind of Japanese. But I also might just be really insulting cultures right now because I'm clueless. I don't know. I know some stuff. It's not a lot. Actually, now I'm debating. It's got to be China, but because I remember there is a China pack, like a China. What's the word? Mashup festival mythology thing. I was gonna say dragons are commonly associated with China, like Year of the Dragon. There's dragon like those. You know what I mean? But then I thought about it. Japan also has dragons, but maybe not as common. But like the water dragon god. It's a freaking water dragon. That sounds dope as hell. If a God of War should go to Japan. Like everybody's thinking Egypt, and I agree Egypt would be cool, but Japan would be so cool. I know a lot of it from Okami. Well, there's a Great Wall of China probably, so yeah. I know a bit from Okami anyway, and yeah. Although I don't know how I'd feel about Kratos destroying Amaterasu. I just don't know. And I think one of the main things, without spoilers, would be, like, so no spoilers for the Ragnarok, which came out recently. People were saying that it could be a prequel to where Kratos was still in like a god-killing frenzy, so that might be fun. Also, I guess I did this one first try too, the Kraken map. But yeah, in God of War 4, I think it was, the 2018 one, there was a Greek symbol, Japanese symbol, an Egyptian symbol, and a Celtic symbol, or like Irish. So, yeah, and I know like nothing about Celtic mythology, despite the fact that my entire personality is being Irish, even though I'm not actually Irish. Like my ancestors are, but I'm not. I've never been there. My ancestors haven't been there for centuries, probably. But I know Danu is the main one, at least I'm pretty sure. But other than that, I have like no clue. But yeah, without spoiling Ragnarok, that game is so good. It deserved all the credit it got. And if you haven't played it and you're into that kind of stuff, you need to get it. It is truly amazing. It's like the 2018 version, but a lot better somehow. Again, I won't get into spoilers. That's all I'm going to say. Is that it's probably a lot better. In fact, no, it's definitely better. In most people's opinions, including myself. Through the Skull Cavern. That's like another... Well, Skull Cavern should start New Family, but that's not what I'm talking about. Something I just re-noticed is that my cursor will have arrows on it, or like flashing directions if I need to turn one way, which I just re-remembered because I totally forgot about that. As you can see, like there's little red stuff around it. That means I need to turn that way. And I guess I did Temple first try too. Let's go. I'm on a roll. Pass me. Current me is not on a roll. I've been sitting here. So, yeah. The Lakers won. 2-1 against Game 1 against the Warriors in the second round today, so that was cool. Be crazy. Phew. And the Dodgers scored 12 runs in 13 runs in 2 straight games, which is also crazy. I don't know if the orange ones shoot further than the yellow ones. I think they do, but it might just be me thinking about it and thinking it is, even though nothing's actually different. Oh, so I was talking about Minecraft China, right? And there's actually a game called Minecraft China Edition. And as far as I know, you can't get it unless you're in China. I tried. You need to make an email there, but in order to get the email, you need to be a citizen of mainland China. And, like, you have to show proof of that, so you, like, can't reasonably do that. Fortunately. It's very different, though. That's where the panda came from. The panda mob in the current Minecraft, it got booted in from that. It's also like pink dolphins or something, monkeys, alligators, or crocodiles, I don't know. There's an entire different game mode. It's pretty wild if you've seen it. You can probably watch a video online. I should mention, though, that it's not all good, because, first of all, I think there's tons of in-app purchases. Technically, Minecraft Bedrock has it too, but there's like ads and stuff, which is pretty weird. And everyone else is there. I'm trying to think. I can't remember now, but it's pretty wild. And I would recommend checking video. I don't know if I've actually seen a video on it. I've just done a bit of research. So let's see, Minecraft China Edition. It's free, in theory, but again, it's only if you're in mainland China. I'm assuming they mean China, not Taiwan. Am I gonna get canceled now by China for saying that? Probably. Okay, let's see. It has over 60 million players as of October 2022, which makes sense because China has like over 1 billion at this point. So, yeah, so it's free to download and play, but you need a Chinese citizen ID. It's locked down pretty strictly. It attempts to verify the copy and location to prevent foreign users. I don't know why. Like, I guess they don't want people talking to them. I'm not sure. But there's also Bedrock and Java, which is kind of strange. Can't change the language from simplified Chinese. There's live text chat support. In-game text content is heavily censored, including but not limited to chat, book and quills, written books, signs, command blocks, and renamed animals via anvils, spawn eggs, and name tags. There are, let's see. So there's membership center. It's literally Minecraft is a freaking subscription service in China. I wish I were memeing or something, but I'm not. It's 20 Chinese dollars per month. AKA $2.80 in USD, which is like nothing. But I don't know. VIP members can purchase seasonal merchandise at a discount of 40% of the original price. There's a patch system, an alternative to the marketplace service, only in Bedrock. They use emeralds and diamonds as currency instead of mine coins. There's no achievements on Bedrock. The shopkeeper's gifts, where players can watch ads to earn scratch cards, rewarding varying amounts of emeralds and diamonds, limited to 5 per day. So basically, if you watch an ad, you can get virtual currency. Although, what I do have to say is, in theory, it might not be... It's bad, sure, but that way you don't have to buy it at least. Like, I don't know. I guess I'd rather watch an ad than buy something. I don't know. So yeah, there's the Chaos/Apocalyptic game mode, which is the main game mode I was talking about. Also, I want to point out this Yeti's an absolute... Not him. I took way too long in this Yeti. Not this one. You'll see. And I don't really know how. This Yeti right here, I just failed so many times on it because I kept trying to go in his mouth or something. but not go around the Yeti. I was going to insult the Yeti, but then I kind of feel bad. So, not insult the Yeti. But, just like that, that is every map. Unless I forgot one, which I really hope I didn't. But, otherwise, that's every map. And as you can see, yes. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.